Good morning, my beautiful friends. It's a bins day. Or is it a bins day? That is the question today. Something very rare has happened where my Tuesday morning became clear. So I texted Joni really quickly, my reselling bestie, and I'm like, can you meet at the bins? Like my morning got cleared, so I'm rushing really quickly to try and put a little bit of makeup on, pull myself together, and go to the bins, you guys, because I can only ever go on Friday. I work the other days, and it's always like, do I have enough inventory? I can't go till Friday. So I could go for a few hours and still get back here for my afternoon clients. If I rush, I can get there and get a cart and be on time. So should we do it? We're doing it. I'm going to take you with me into the Goodwill Outlet Bins, show you footage from in the bins, and then I'll get home, I'll do a haul for you, I'll throw in all sorts of reselling related clips throughout the video. That's why these videos are so long. I gotta somehow get my hair together. I was not planning on a bins day, but you know what? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have got to seize it and get to the bins whenever you can, right? I'm gonna take you with me, let's go. Good morning, here we are inside the Goodwill Outlet Bins. It's kind of a busy day. They've not done any rotations yet, but I'm going to just go back to a bin that I already looked through and look through a little more thoroughly, and I'm going to take you with me for a little dig. Okay, where are you guys at with the brand Torrid? It's a mall brand for plus size. I used to pick it up a lot, now I'm very selective. This is a 3. It's a super cute graphic. I guess this is like a ski lift or something. I don't know, I really like it. But we are moving into spring and summer. I think I'm still going to pass on that. This is also a really cool sweatshirt by Aerie. It says, cool down, please. Super oversized, but I don't tend to pick that brand up. It's some of you guys, I think, say you pick it up, but I don't have a lot of experience selling it, so just going to move along. These are American Eagle. But they're sort of like a corduroy, straight leg. Depending on the style, I will pick up American Eagle if it's a good style sometimes. Like I just sold some American Eagle high-waisted pleated trouser, and I think that's what sold them. Ooh, what's this? Banana Republic extra small petite. That's hard. But look, it's an embroidered gauzy peasant top. Let's see if the inside tag tells us when it's from. So I go inside, I look for this tag, here we go. Summer 2022. So it is kind of recent. Extra small petite's just so hard. Oh, I'm gonna put it in my maybe pile. We'll see what kind of day we have. Like if we end up having a mediocre day and I need to get some stuff to list. Halogen, I think this is like a Nordstrom Rack house brand, so it doesn't retail for a lot. What are these? Overalls? Oh, they're kids. I pick up almost any overalls adult. I mean, not a lot of Gap, a lot of other brands if it's overalls. But not kids, unless it's a certain brand. This is totally nailed. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm just going to continue doing this, just picking through. What is this so cute? Probably Forever 21 or something. Oh, that's actually Anthropologie, an older Anthropologie brand. Heavily embroidered jacket, kind of like a little bomber jacket, and an extra small though, but I love that. I'm going to put that in the cart. See, I already went through here. What is this? Scarlet Darkness 12 to 13. What is that? Some sort of themed... I'm gonna look that up. Some kid stuff can do really good. Forever 21. I'm so proud of myself for going through here. I'm not the best at this. Garage, some sort of juniors brand. Alright, so there's some digging with you guys. Let me know if you still continue to like this. I asked people few months back, and a lot of people said, yes, I have no bins. It's fun to see you go through. So I'll try and add a little bit of it. Let's walk over to the cart and dump this stuff off. Joni is here. What a good friend. With like 30 minutes notice, she shows up. Like, sure, I'll come to the bins. Should we do our outfit of the day, which I've learned you guys like. I have another one of my Kyla CO embroidered tops. These jeans are Old Navy. So many. Here. Here's the find of the day. I thought Joni would wear this, but it's cats in sunglasses. Cats and pugs in sunglasses. Oh yeah, baby. It's like a night dress. That's awesome. Let's zoom in on this one.
This one's you right here.
Which one's me? Oh, it's the bunny. Why is there one random bunny? It's all cats and dogs.
This one.
I love that thing.
See that one?
Can't believe neither of us want it. The material is not very nice.
No, it looks like it's from something you
Cheap. I put it back. I just didn't like the style. Wait, what happened with your one on cloud? You gave up? Let's go see if the other on cloud's over there. This is the thing about shoes at the bins. It's like you can find one, and then it's like, where's the other one? When they used to do shoe bins, I would get so frustrated because I'd have one amazing boot or something, and I couldn't find the other boot. It would drive me berserk. I'm like, I'm not even going to shoes. But now my bins solve that problem because they don't do shoes. I saw the one on cloud over here. Now I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Joni! I mean, they need to be cleaned up, but...
I mean, they don't look like they have...
I'd put them in the washing machine.
Yeah, I mean, they have somewhere.
This one has a little wear on the heel,
Yeah.
but those are like $150 shoes. Hello friends, and welcome to the haul portion of the video. This is when I show you everything that I bought at the Goodwill Outlet Bins. Not as much today as some days. You know that on this channel, if you've watched my videos before, I really try and keep it real over here and share the highs and lows of reselling and thrifting. The bins is different every time. Some days it's spectacular, some days it's pretty good, some days it's a struggle. This day was a little bit of a struggle. I have a great haul for you. I've got some new brands. I feel happy with what I got for the price I paid, but it was work, and that's the way it is sometimes. A lot of you guys write in about the bins and you're like, I tried my bins, it totally stinks. It's only mall brands, there's nothing good. Some people have spectacular bins, but it's different every day. If I went to the bins for this haul, well, I would still think it was pretty good. But I'm just saying, don't give up on your bins unless you've gone at least 3 times, different days, different times. Some days it's great, some days it just is what it is. Okay, I had the best, most fun time on this day. I got some great stuff. So let's get into it. Stay till the end for the bloopers. I'm really thinking summer, getting my store and everything ready for summer. So I got this gauzy white plaid sleeveless top. This is Soft by Joie. Joie is an expensive brand sold at places like Nordstrom. Soft is one of their diffusion lines. This is a size medium. Maybe I'll get $20 for it. They have a J by Joie brand that is less expensive, but the real Joie sold at like Nordstrom is expensive. This is a very cool shirt by Spiritual Gangster. This brand definitely had a moment. It's like a yoga brand, boho. Is this showing up all right? What's happening? Oh, there we go. Spiritual Gangster. I just love that name. I looked this up because it's just a tank and it has a cool graphic and it looks like they're going around $20. I stopped looking for the light, decided to become it instead. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good tank. You know I talk a lot on the channel about selling scarves. I'm pretty excited about this one in particular. I always say the same things. I like them to have a brand. I like them to be a great material. Silk, alpaca, cashmere, wool. And some are better than ours. They're usually $15 or $20 flips, but this one is the museum. I've sold this 3-4 times now. It says exclusively for the Metropolitan Museum of Art, made in Italy. So this one will go for more. This one might be like a $30 scarf. I think I better go mess with the light because I don't want to have trouble during this whole thing. I don't know what this print even is. Peacock feathers, maybe? I do not know. So often they're like a painting, a beautiful painting on a scarf. Let me go open the curtains. I don't usually film this early in the morning, but I want to get this filmed so that I can then go hang it on my rack, steam it, photograph it, measure it, list it. I gotta start processing stuff. This is a Free People dress that I think is very cute. My friend Patsy Stone was there. And it's a medium, and she threw it back because it didn't have a belt. And I'm like, I don't care about that. It's a long sleeve, glittery Free People sweater knit dress. These are some Free People shorts in a size 29. Let's talk about shorts, shall we? These are so cute. They have a little bit of like lace. Shorts. Okay, so come summer, there's sometimes the summer slowdown in reselling. People are outdoors, they're traveling, they're on vacay, their kids are home. People aren't online shopping as much. So there's sometimes a slowdown. And then the things that people are looking for in the summer are usually not as substantial. They're not sweaters, which sell for a lot. Or longer, long sleeve maxi dresses sell for more. But they want shorts and tanks and tees, which don't sell for as much, but I like having them. I'll hope to get $20 for these. I keep pulling out Free People. You probably want to see something different than Free People. This is a brand Joni was telling me is good. Denim Forum. So see, I did find some good stuff. This is sold at a store, Aritzia. These are the Yoko High Rise Slim in a 28 long. I love that. Button Fly High Rise Slim. I love having tall and long in my store. That stuff usually sells for better. I think I'm going to give these little Hannah Anderson pajamas to my nephew. They are so cute. They have a farm, and he lives on a farm. There's pigs, sheep. Hannah Anderson is one of my absolute favorite kids brands. I'll show you the tag in case you're new. It's quite expensive. Hannah Anderson. It's usually organic cotton made in Peru. Good kid stuff. Oh, Joni put this on my cart. It's a queen shirt. I definitely need a queen shirt. These are super fun 90s vintage overalls. I love selling overalls. These are short-alls. At last. Look at this 90s tag. At last! Exclamation point. They're a little hard to show because they're not put together right. Floral short-alls with an embroidered contrasting pocket there. Yeah. I'll put 90s in there. Okay, this is one of the best finds of the day, and I love finding new to me brands that sell for a little more. This is Never a Wallflower. I just looked this up. Size medium. It's called their high neck ruffle dress, and it was originally $278. So I found a new to us brand called Never a Wallflower. It just felt good, and I was showing the comps to Joni because they're all over. But if I average the comps, maybe around 40 or 50. There's some outliers, like one that sold for 12 and one that sold for 230. I do not know why, but it looks like a good piece. Anything exciting you have to share with us?
No.
Joni's cart looks very odd with the babies and the turtles. She's making an art project with these baby heads.
Don't call them babies, they're just dolls.
Oh, dolls. Oh my God, you're right. No, we would not want to make art because you behead the doll and make art projects. I don't know. But if I call it a baby, that sounds really bad. Oh God, Joni makes me laugh. She sure does. Here's the cart situation. This is... Some of this I found, but a lot of people just come by and put things on my cart, which I really appreciate, whether I take it or not. It's just nice, you know, like if they find some stuff. I haven't done any sorting. The next round will be in, or the first round of the day, I should say, will be in 10 minutes. I just dug through an entire row, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 bins. And what I came out of the entire row was, oh, I wanted to show you this t-shirt just for fun. This is our saying for the day from the bins. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. I agree. So what I found, this is actually a great brand. I'll show you this piece. I found Pact, P-A-C-T, a great organic, eco-friendly brand. Is a size large t-shirt. I'll still get that because I'll still probably get $18 for it. And then I got this Gap. I only got this because it's new with tags. Whether I'll take it or not remains to be seen. It's a pink long sleeve top and it has this lettuce hem. I've heard it called something else too, maybe cabbage or something. But that's a great keyword. It's very 90s Y2K, so people like it. And this is new with tags, so I figured I'd try it. Where is the new with tag though? Where'd you go, new with tag? It's on here somewhere. Here we go. Gap, size large. So that's a maybe. And I have a lot of stuff to look up, which I do not enjoy. Let me get myself organized. And then I'll come back. This is kind of an old school designer I think of. Karina Grimmaldi. I'll show you the tag. I don't know what I think about this piece, but it's silk and it was very light, so I'm like, I'll get it. Size small, Karina Grimmaldi. It's teal, which I love, which is a blue-green, but it has this built-in necklace. What do we think of this? I bet you this looks great on, but I can't imagine that I would ever buy a shirt with a built-in necklace. Or is it even supposed to be a necklace? Oh my God, you guys. Vote. Do you like this shirt with the built-in necklacey type accent? I bet you it looks beautiful on. That's my guess. This is going to be a tricky item. It's a linen long line blazer. Navy blue pockets. Fantastic XL. The brand is East. The reason it's tricky is because when you go to look up comps or find this brand on eBay, Poshmark, it's very hard to put in East women's XL jacket or linen because East is a keyword that shows up in many different things. So you get like thousands of listings. So I'm gonna see if there's something else that's known by, like East & Co would be great because it's a little more specific. But anyway, an XL linen blazer will do great. This is Prana, it's an extra small. I don't love extra small, but this is a chambray romper. So it's the shorts. This is a cute thing. Maybe I'll get a little more than a pair of shorts. See what I'm saying there? This is Patagonia. See, this is a good haul. I don't know why I spend time worrying and complaining at the bins. It's the funniest thing. I was actually talking to somebody at the bins about this when I was there the last time. And it's like, I spend the whole first couple hours worried I'm not going to find anything good. And I go every Friday, every week for years, and it always works out great. I don't think I've ever left the bins and like been mad. If I stay long enough, I'll always get enough decent stuff. But I spend, you know, the first time like, oh, there's nothing here. I don't know if I'm going to find anything. What if I'm here for hours with nothing? It's like, Quenby, get over yourself. It always works out. Little humans. Patagonia size XL. I believe this is women's. Because this is not an XL men's. Yeah, this is women's. It's like a silky activewear tee. Probably $18-20 for that. Patagonia is not what it used to be. We the Free, which is free people, boxy, oversized, cropped tee with sort of a distressed look to it. We the Free, it's still free people. Size medium, but hugely oversized, cropped olive green, exposed seams and all that. Perfect free people. Top. This is a brand I like called Indigenous. I don't hear anyone else talking about it. Indigenous, it's an organic, eco-friendly brand. This is a lightweight, stripy Henley top, and look, it has the little, like, elbow patch stitching. And it's organic cotton made in Peru. So I love being able to put organic cotton, eco-friendly, in my titles. This is a Lucky brand sleep dress. I really like selling Lucky. It doesn't sell for big money unless it's vintage Y2K. but it's a great $20 quick flip. I think people really like the brand. This is a sleep night dress in an XXL. Feels really nice. That would be nice to sleep in. Alright, I found something good in that last haul, a really great denim brand, but I think it might be fake. So let's look at this. So this is what they look like. I think these might be fake, Joni. Let's look. So the brand is a Goldie. They retail for like over $200. This is what the tag looks like. Let me try and get the light right. Is the light good? Hold on. Okay. Do you see how there's this weird spacing there? A Gold E. Now I just listed last night a pair of a Goldie Jeans, so I was looking at the tag, but do you see the spacing on a Goldie? I don't know if these are faked. This is what the tag usually looks like, and this is what the tag usually looks like inside. This one here with the style name, and it's a little waxy. That is what it looks like. I'm going to Google it and be like, because I don't like the spacing there. It's usually one word, right? Okay, so that's like I think the only thing that I found. Oh, and I found these, which I think are pretty good. Free People Movement. They've got some like perforated legs. Where's the Movement logo to show you guys? Oh, is there too much? No, that's okay. I thought they might have a logo outside, but this is the logo. It's hard to read, but I recognize the logo. Here it is. Right there, Free People Movement. And yeah, I don't understand the mouth. She's judging me. But why is the mouth like this? See how it's like a slit? And then it says, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, dolls are weird. This sort of stuff I live for at the bins, you guys. So there's this little vintage purse. Do I need it? No. Does it have a strap? No. But I look inside, I'm like, there's a little note. You guys have seen me find stuff like this before, and I keep it in my vintage armoire. And the little note, it's on like fabric tape, says, yes, come to La Chickadee Cottage, Atlanta City tomorrow. Stop. All my love to you alone. Signed, Uncle Jimmy. I mean, come on. Come on. I love stuff like this. It has a story to it, right? I'm going to try and put the note back in one-handed. This is what I have so far that I'm taking. This has to be sorted. I do not have any like absolutely amazing item. I have some decent stuff. So I'm not going to lose the faith though, because I often do that. But you got to stay all day, which I'm not doing today either. So, okay. This is a new to me brand. See, that's probably good when it's a little quiet and I'm not finding a ton. I'll take a time to look something up. This is Naked and Famous. Ever heard of it? Comps were great. Naked and Famous. Oh, I gotta get my head out. I think that's the problem. There we go. Naked and Famous. Why did I look these up? They felt pretty good and they have a ton of branding. That's a tip for my newer thrifters and resellers. If you pick something up and there's like branding all over it, like everything says Naked and Famous, the buttons, the little logo. We checked comps on these. Naked and Famous shorts. I can't exactly remember what the comps were. If you find the full jeans, they were going for like 50 bucks. So I'm thinking I can probably get 30, 35, I think it was, for these men's Naked and Famous shorts. So if you see those, pick them up. Okay. I don't think I got a lot of hard goods on this day, but I did get this. And someone's like, I think it's a porcupine. I'm like, oh, thank you. It's a new with tags. It's got one of these fair trade things on it. I like to have things like this. Shajana and her mother Yumi made this. I throw things like this like in gift bags. Or if a little kid comes over, I give it to them. I also got this. I actually have a little box at my house, which is just for like if the neighbor girl stops by or my friend Torvald, his best friend has a sister, and when they pick up or drop off, she comes. I like having little things for kids. Here's an athletic dress by the brand Prana. These do good in the summer. Built-in shelf bra. blue paisley. I put outdoor, athletic, hiking, camping, stuff like that. I don't see the tag right now to tell you the size, but you're getting lazy, Quenby, in your haul. Athleta leggings. I do not pick up most Athleta leggings anymore. I pick up the joggers, but when they're these newer styles and they have the name right here, Elation 7/8 tight, I've been able to sell these. Size medium, oh no, size extra small, Elation 7/8 tights. They're kind of like in an animal print and they're full length. So again, probably 20 bucks. These are very cool. I feel like maybe I found these in the past because they're so familiar looking. They're Gap. I've been selling a lot of Gap. Mall brands like Gap, if you get the right styles and they're current pieces, you can still sell them for good money. These are Gap khaki high-rise straight in a size 10, but look, they're intentionally paint splattered. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Intentionally paint splattered, and they're a cool color. I'm not sure how it's coming across on the screen, but they're sort of like a terracotta. I like those. I love a linen tee to wear. I love selling linen tees. This is Tahari 100% linen XL women's tee. I pick up the Tahari linen line. I've done great with it. Pink and white stripy linen tee. I love a linen tee. Do I want to pick up this big sweater right now? Not really. What I want to do is focus on spring and summer. However, when I see a great sweater at the bins, I'm still going to get it. This is Banana Republic size XL. Look at the sleeve. It's like the classic Fair Isle with a twist with this flare sleeve. So I look inside and I'm like, do I want to get this big sweater right now? Well, it's a size XL, so that's fantastic. It's made of alpaca. That's fantastic. And the little tag in here tells me it's from 2023, so it's a very recent piece. Okay? That little inside tag, so that's why I got that. I am picking up a lot of these Levi's shorts. Again, like a $20 flip. These are the 501s, so that's a very popular classic Levi's style. They're button fly, and they're a great size. These ones are a little bit bigger. I want a 33. Women's 33. Aren't those like the perfect cutoff short? Come on. They just are. Here's a fantastic skirt that I couldn't let go even though I could not find a name brand. Would you have picked this up? Classic A-line skirt, a little bit full. It's all lace and then it's floral and a lace trim. I'm like, there's no brand, but this looks so good to me. So, Joni helped me. So good to have a bestie at the bins because one of you can help look stuff up. We really help each other out. Here is the tag. Does it have an RN? Yes, it does. The RN is 66170. For my new people, 66170 is Anthropologie, Free People, Urban Outfitters. And so I'm like, oh, so she looked up the RN and found that this is a Free People skirt. We found another person's listing that has this exact skirt and they have the Free People tag on it. That's a lot to talk about. Let's do our water cooler. I need water. I could see if you're new to my videos being like, what the heck is she talking about, water cooler moment? I made this thing up. I've never seen it on another video. I don't know why. I always need to drink water, so I'm like, hey, I just imagined us as work colleagues at the office hanging around the water cooler having a little chat. And it grew into this thing. Now I do it. And then people seem to like it and I like it, so it's a thing. I usually check in what I'd vent about at work or something. I try to be really honest. Like, I strive to be a grateful person. I want to say positive person, and many of you say, oh, Quenby, you're positive. But that's in my mind. I'm not trying to be positive because I don't like the whole Pollyanna toxic positivity movement or whatever. But I am trying to be grateful and like focus on the good. So I'm sharing this little intro to the water cooler moment because I'm going to vent. I'm going to say something not positive, and it might not put me in the best light. But I like keeping it real with you guys. This weekend that I'm filming the video, I'm a little frustrated with the side of reselling on eBay especially, but a little bit Poshmark, that is the customer service. That is waking up to messages and questions. Now, a buyer has every right to ask questions. They're buying something online from me. Usually it's pre-owned, just based on my pictures and everything. I don't have any problem with questions that are like, hey, can you send this extra measurement? I don't love it, but you know, totally fine. The question I get a lot is, what are the measurements, when the measurements are in the listing already? So I usually just say, refer to the photos. I have pictures of the measurements. I personally like having pictures of the measurements so that they can see for themselves. It's not like me just putting them in there. Do I have them wrong? Like, I like them to see exactly, okay? That's a personal choice, business choice. The part that's so frustrating is I feel like people have been rude lately. Like, if you're writing to someone on the other end of the message system on eBay, do you have to be rude? Like, I had one today where it's like, what happened to the price on this? And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. It was $34.99. Then when I went to buy it, it was $39.99. You jumped the price. I'm like, I did not jump any price. What I think happened in that case was I sent out an offer. They probably saw the offer, didn't buy it. The offer expired. They went and bought it later for $39.99. It's just the tone that a lot of these messages are in. And I feel like I've had more recently. Have you guys? Where people are just like outright sarcastic, rude. Like, there's a human being on the other end of your message. So I am not someone who's gonna send you a message. I'm always like overly like, hey, so I hope you don't mind, could you answer that? Like, I hope you're having a good day. Like, that's just the way I am, and I just don't understand why people have to be so rude. So that's a part that I'm not loving. What I am loving and personal is that spring is here. I'm walking around my neighborhood. I'm enjoying seeing the tulips, and in my backyard I have an apricot and plum tree, and I'm enjoying seeing the blossoms. And even though I have a lot on my plate right now, as we all do, I'm taking a moment to notice that spring is here and it's beautiful. Okay, let's get back into this haul. I could go on and on, just chat with you guys for a long time. But some of you are just here to see what I found at the bins. You can always skip it. Friends, I'm doing my shipping and I wanted to share a really excellent sale with you. I'm so excited. This is a dress I got from the bins. It's like the Park Slope for People dress. It's pretty extraordinary. I got a couple lowball offers on this for like $45. I passed, and it sold on Poshmark for an offer of $137. I think this weighs probably 1.5 pounds, so I probably paid $5. I think it's one of the coolest dresses, Free People dresses I've sold. I do believe there's still money in selling Free People brand if you get the right pieces. So super excited. If you're wondering what this is, you guys are going to maybe laugh at me, but this is that Louis Vuitton dress that I found months ago, and I have not listed it because I cleaned it all up. It's gorgeous. The quality on this is so extraordinary, but I keep saying I'm going to do a video on authentication services and use this dress as an example. So I have to, I put it out here to remind me and say, Quenby, this has been hanging on your rack for months. Either list it without the authentication or get it authenticated and make your little video about it, but you've got to do something. So that's what that's all about. Here I am again. Figured I'd give you a view. This is what's happening now. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's a bunch of people here. Here's the bag of stuff I'm taking. Here's my maybe pile, and here's the best pair of socks I've ever seen. They're sumo wrestler socks, I believe. I mean, that is hilarious. And then here's the back of the sock. OMG, if you need a good laugh. I'm not going to get these because they're not new or anything, but I just wanted to share them with you. I love sharing with you silly things from the bins. I will continue to do my best to sort. I didn't want to get stuck here this late, but I haven't finished sorting, and I keep thinking maybe there'll be one round like last week where I find 3 Free People maxi dresses, substantial, amazing maxi dresses. That would be good, but that hasn't happened yet. This is a cool Patagonia hat. Joni didn't want it, and I think it's very cool. This is new to me as well. This is so not like my style of what I pick up usually, but the quality on it felt good enough. I cannot figure out all these strappy straps. It's one of these gathered, ruched, cinced dresses, but it has like boning here in the front, a super low V, and the brand is Outcast. I looked it up and was like, okay, I guess this is worth picking up. I don't know anything about this, but it's kind of a cool dress for, I don't know where someone wears something like that. Clubbing. Here's one of my favorite little purse brands to sell, which is Hobo International. I'm not sure how a wallet will do. Hobo International. I pick up the purses. They sell great. They usually sell fast. Pre-owned purse I can get $40 or $50 for. This is, you might be like, how can you make money on this? Because I know something about it. Oh my god, this is so cute. Wait, you'll see. Okay, so this is a little baby top. Quenby, what are you gonna get? 99 cents? No, this is mini Bowden. It's actually baby Bowden. Bowden is the women's catalog brand. They've got mini Bowden for kids and baby Bowden. And these shirts that have the applique, this is a little doggy driving a tractor, and then when you flip it over, it's the back of the doggy driving a tractor. But these applique shirts do really good. Like, I might get $15 or $20 for that. Love this, one of my favorite finds of the day. Love it. It's a little bomber jacket, and these are all embroidered beautiful flowers and leaves. So nice. Black. It's an extra small, it's 11s, I don't know how you say it. It used to be carried at Anthropology. I don't know if this is a current brand or an older brand, but, and now I'm gonna have to wash this because this is a white tag and I see like a little bit of sweat mark or something. I always try and clean that up. I always try and cut off any threads I see, just make it look nice if I can. These feel like something linen. Ooh, this is a linen jumpsuit. I actually looked this up. These linen jumpsuits that are loose fit, like sacks, have sold so well for me. This one's not gonna do as well. It's just Target Universal Thread size medium, but I looked it up because I'm like, this style has been popular for me year after year. I found it in different like Made in Italy brands, in Natural Life brand. They're usually a $40 flip. This will be $25 because it's just Target, but those will sell. I thought I just saw something in the camera, but I think they're okay. This is a really, really great brand to know. This is Pact, P-A-C-T, size large. They're an organic company. I love selling this brand. Size large, Pact, P-A-C-T, organic cotton t-shirt. Now this is just a t-shirt, a plain black t-shirt. I'll probably get $18 is my guess. I'll probably list it for $20. I just sold a plain t-shirt. It was striped for $18 on Poshmark. These are Free People Movement. I know because I saw the little logo. They're high-rise leggings with some cutouts, like perforated cutouts. Where is that logo? I found it somewhere because I could barely read the inside. But this is what their logo looks like. I don't know what it is. A leaf? Free People Movement leggings. They just put in a Free People Movement store at the plaza near my house. I've got to pop in. Here's a Maidwell sweater in a size large. I've done well with these cardigans. Size large. Oh, they're usually oversized. This is a little bit longer length with pockets. Navy blue Maidwell cardigan. That'll do just fine. This is an awesome linens find. I love selling linens. I just can't figure out what it is. That could be a little bit of a problem. Like, what is it? I did look it up because linens that are made of the fabric linen do extremely well. This is Mateo, Los Angeles. So I looked it up. Very expensive, like hundreds of dollars, okay? The thing about this one that I'm just not sure of, 100% linen, is what it is, because this is normally a bed skirt. When it looks like this, like this hangs over the edges of the bed, but this looks so small. Could it be a twin bed skirt? I'm gonna have to do research on that. I don't love it. What I love the most in linens is when the tag says exactly what it is, including measurements. Like pillowcase, this size, this many inches times this many inches. That makes my job so much easier. Otherwise I have to measure, and measuring sheets and stuff is not easy to do. But I make so much money on linens that I'm not giving up. Look at this. Would you have bought this? I just think this is the coolest, most unique. I'm taking a chance on it, handmade patchwork item. This is, I think, very cool. Okay, it's made of all mixed media. It is a long maxi. It's very heavy because it's got denim. Look at the back. It has an embroidered moon, and the bottom has like an embroidery scene. Look at this thing. It's so cool. It doesn't have a brand on it. But I'm gonna come up with some good key, like if this was free, people, we wouldn't be surprised. We'd be like, oh yeah. So I'm going to, patchwork is a very good keyword. I'm gonna do dress, and it's gonna say something like women's handmade dress, patchwork embroidered, festival, bohemian, hippie, gypsy. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I've done okay on eBay with unique items. This I found at the very end, making this a good day, which I was so excited about because this is Smartwool. Joni finds it and I never do. I haven't found this brand in so long. And it usually is full of holes. It's a very good brand. This is a wool sweater. And I have not found any holes on it yet. See, I'm so suspicious of the poor sweater because I'm like, it's so rare to find this stuff without holes. This is 60% merino wool. This stuff is so expensive and people keep it forever even if it gets holes, like the base layer stuff. So I think it's a men's. Really, really great brand. What do you guys think about this? I'm like, this is a new with tags Banana Republic 100% wool size large sweater. And I'm like, great. Wow. I think this might be a Costco tag. Do you guys know if Banana Republic is now being sold at Costco? There are so many brands who've gone Costco. And I think it does take the value of the brand down some. It doesn't say Costco on the tag, but I feel like it looks like a Costco tag. I'll see if Petey wants that. But anyway, okay, finishing up with the cutest Hannah Anderson 12 to 18 months swimsuit. It's a shark. You gotta love it. Okay, so not the hugest haul we've ever done, but all in all, I think I ended up with some really great stuff for $80-something. Always happy to share it with you. Thanks for being here. I can't wait to chat in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button on the way out. About that too, so there you go. This, you'll watch this and, well, I'll just cut that part out. I'm enjoying seeing the tulips and
on row 5. Can we please clear these aisles? Thank you.
oh, that's us. I was gonna do a little clip, but they're gonna do a rotation and I need to get my stuff out of this aisle, so I'll be back. Why is my ear clogged up, I want to know. I would like it to unclog. Let's see if that helps. I don't usually I don't usually what the heck?